Hello, it's me, Mr. Looker, here again with another Year 6 maths video. Today we're going to be looking at circles, something you probably haven't done very much on in school yet. So we're going to start off looking at what a circle is. There's probably a couple of trick questions in there you have to be careful of, and discussing some circle vocabulary or terminology, things like radius and diameter and the circumference. Nothing really difficult, but all new stuff. What you know about a circle. So we're going to start here. How many sides does a circle have? Have a think. I suppose the obvious answer is 1, but actually when we tap answer it doesn't have any, because in geometry a side is any of the straight lines that make up a polygon. So if we move on, the next question is how many vertices does a circle have? Now remember, a vertex is a corner, or vertices is more than one corner. So fairly obviously, it doesn't have any. A circle does not have sides, so the term vertex doesn't apply. So is it a polygon? Yes or no? It is not a polygon. A polygon is a 2D shape formed with straight lines that join up. So a circle cannot be a polygon. Different from any other common shape, and it has many special properties. And we're going to name those now so you can learn some new mathematical vocabulary. So you can try this at home if you have a pencil and a piece of string and a drawing pin. You can attach one end of a string to a pencil and the other end to a fixed point, and if you keep the string stretched and draw around, you'll create a circle. You can also use a compass to do this as well. And we can see in this video, whee! There it goes. The fixed blue point is fixed while the orange point is free to move in a circle. So that point in the middle is called the centre of the circle. And from the centre to the edge of the circle, in this example, it's 4 centimetres. So as it goes around, we can see the orange point moving around from the centre. What's the same about all the lines from the centre to the edge of the circle? Yep, they are all 4 centimetres long. So the distance from the centre to the outside of the circle in this example will always be the 4 centimetres. In other examples, it will always be the same. And it has a special name, which is called the radius. So the distance from the centre to the outside or the edge is the radius of a circle. This means a circle has many, many radiuses, or radii. When we discuss different parts of a circle, we usually give each part a symbol, and the symbol for radius is r, as you can see on the diagram, and it is an important measure. Knowing the radius of the circle allows you to find out other measurements, and you'll find this out more in future geometry lessons. So now it's your go. Look at the diagrams on the screen. You've got 3 circles with various lines drawn in each circle. In each circle, one of the lines is the radius. Pause the video and have a think which are the lines that are the radius. And here are the answers, and you can see it's the pinky purpley lines. They're the radius because they're the only lines that go from the centre of the circle to the outside of the circle. Radius, which goes from the centre to the outside. We also have something called the diameter of the circle, and it's the longest distance across a circle, as you can see in the diagram. And it cuts through the centre of the circle. So it has lots of different diameters in the circle, as you can see. It's 2 points of the circle that passes through the centre. If the line doesn't go through the centre, that is not the diameter. And we're going to use the symbol D to represent diameter, D for diameter. So there is now a relationship between the diameter and the radius. And if you look, the diameter is equivalent to 2 radii. So we can write a really simple formula. The diameter, or D, equals 2r. The diameter equals 2 times the radius. So if the radius is 20 centimetres, it would be 2 times 20, the diameter would be 40. And if we know the radius of a circle, we can use this formula to work out the diameter. So you might be asked questions in geometry about this sort of things, different things to do with circles and so on and so forth. So if we look at this question here, it says a clock face has a diameter of 76 centimetres. It wants to know the radius. So this is the opposite of what we were talking about. Remember, a radius is going to be half of the diameter if the diameter is twice the radius. So what is half of 76? Slightly trickier now. If you look at the diagram, you've got two circles next to each other and they've been put inside a rectangle. It's telling you the radius of each circle is 9 centimetres. Now that is enough information to calculate the length and the width of the rectangle. So first of all, have a think about the information you know. What could the answers be? So we can see on the diagram now they've marked on the radius. The radius is 9 centimetres, we know, which means the diameter of the circle must be 18 centimetres. So we can do the shorter length of the rectangle. We can see it's 18 centimetres. The long length is going to be either 4 lots of 9 or 2 lots of 18. So 2 diameters added together, 2 18s, are of course 36 centimetres. Sorry, the circumference of a circle, and that is the distance that goes all the way around the outside. As you can see here, we start at one point and we measure all the way around back to the same point again. So if you imagine it as a rope, as you can see in the diagram, if we stretch the rope out so it forms a line segment, we can measure the length of the rope, and that will be the circumference of a circle. So what do you think happens to the circumference as the radius increases? Remember, the radius is the point from the centre to the outside, as you can see here. Well, have a think. And as you can see on the video, we've put ropes around them. We've laid the ropes out in a straight line, and you can see that as the radius increases, the circumference also increases. So that's everything you're going to need to complete the online My Maths homework you're going to be set this week. And on today, everything links to the ideas of radius, diameter, and circumference. So if you get stuck, re-watch this video, have another look through the My Maths site, which has got some lessons similar to the one you've just seen that will help you. And if you're still not sure, you can always send myself or Mr. K or Miss Ellis a message on Class Dojos, and we will get back to you and help you as best we can. Enjoy, and there is an expectation that you complete this online in the next couple of days.